The shape, that's not fair. Now we're going to see each other when I'm full time in camp, 100% strong in a lioness, and she's going to know exactly.
Amanda Nunes has sent a chilling warning to newly crowned Bantamweight champion Kayla Harrison following their intense face-off at UFC 316. The Brazilian legend didn't mince words when she declared, "Now we are going to see each other when I'm full-time in camp, 100% strong, the lioness. She is going to know exactly who I am inside the cage." Tonight, we'll break down why Nunes left American Top Team, what this warning really means, and why this super fight could eclipse even her legendary knockout of Ronda Rousey.
I'm not sure if you've seen anything on Twitter yet, but Amanda's tweeted a few things. Cyborg's tweeted a few things. Could you have any response?
Oh, I didn't see what Cyborg tweeted. Every reporter tonight has showed me Amanda's Shama. Listen, I didn't call Amanda's name because Amanda's not the UFC champion. She retired. I thought she was happily retired. I would love to win a UFC title, and if Amanda wants to come back, I'll welcome her with open arms.
Cyborg said, for the record, she said she would like to face the winner of that fight. So,
of me and Amanda?
Correct.
I'd be down for that, too.
Saturday night at UFC 316 in Newark changed everything. Kayla Harrison didn't just win the bantamweight title by submitting Julianna Pena with a Kimura in round 2, she called out the greatest women's fighter of all time. "I see you, Amanda," Harrison declared in her post-fight interview. "Come on up. This is the next fight. This is the greatest fighter of all time. For a long time I've said I want what she has. I have a belt, she has a legacy. Let's put it all on the line."
Contra Juliana, mas até o final do ano eu serei a campeã do UFC. Vamos para a sua próxima luta, parabéns e uma série espetacular. Apenas quero agradecer ao meu Senhor Jesus Cristo, a Juliana, ele ama vocês, Deus abençoe a América, Estados Unidos.
What happened next sent shockwaves through the MMA world. Amanda Nunes, who retired in 2023 after defeating Irene Aldana, stepped into the octagon for an intense face-off that had the New Jersey crowd on their feet. When Joe Rogan asked if she'd accept the challenge, Nunes' response was immediate. "Yes, definitely. We knew this was going to happen. Now we're going to do it. I'm more than happy to come back and fight you."
What does the fight after the title fight look like? Do we have 3 fights after that, or is it just the title fight and gone again?
Actually, I'm ready to stay here, So we're going to take the belt back. I'm going to defend as long as possible. As long as my body can handle, I'm going to be here.
But it was what she said afterward that truly grabbed everyone's attention. A warning that Harrison may have underestimated what she's getting herself into. To understand the depth of this rivalry, we need to go back to American Top Team in Florida, where both fighters once trained under the same roof. But according to Nunes, Harrison's arrival at ATT was the beginning of the end of her time there. "Yes, I did leave because of Kayla Harrison," Nunes revealed during the UFC 316 post-fight show. "Because when she got there, she started training with my coach, Mike Brown, Anderson Franca, everybody, and I knew this fight would happen one day."
Yes or no, and obviously you can expand on it, but did you leave American Top Team because of Kayla Harrison and knowing that this fight was going to happen
someday?
Yes,
I did. Because she trained with my coach. When she got there, she started training with my coach, Mike Brown, Anderson, everybody. And I knew this fight would happen one day.
This isn't unprecedented at American Top Team. The gym has a history of these conflicts. Tyron Woodley and Robbie Lawler, Colby Covington and Jorge Masvidal, situations that inevitably end with one fighter leaving. But here's where it gets interesting. Nunes disputes the narrative that she and Harrison were ever close training partners. "We were never training partners in the gym, let's be honest," she stated. "Here and there we were training, also I was completely out of shape."
Honestly, we felt at the gym, though. You know what I mean? Soon she get in the microphone, she used to talk about me.
Right.
And then from that moment, we already started get you know what I mean? Not different, but we always respect each other in the gym. But we knew the energy we never was be able to connect. We trained he and that, we never was a training partner in the gym, let's be honest. We never was training partner. He and I, we used to train Also, I was completely out of shape every time that I come back to the gym.
And that's where her warning becomes truly ominous. Every time they sparred, Nunes claims she was completely out of shape, not the real lioness that dominated the UFC for years. Let's break down what Amanda Nunes is really saying with her warning to Kayla Harrison. When Nunes says Harrison will know exactly who I am inside the cage, she's making a crucial distinction. The woman Harrison trained with at American Top Team was not the same fighter who brutally knocked out Ronda Rousey in 48 seconds, or who dominated Cris Cyborg, or who reclaimed her title from Julianna Pena. Every time I would come back to the gym, somehow we were training. I was like, damn, I've got to train with Kayla when I'm completely out of shape? That's not fair, Nunes explained.
Shape every time that I come back to the gym, somehow like we training, and I say like, damn, like I'm gonna train with the Kayla when I'm.
This psychological warfare is classic Amanda Nunes. She's telling Harrison that whatever confidence she gained from their training sessions is false confidence. The real test comes when Nunes is in full fight camp mode, what she calls 100% strong, the lioness. Even Harrison's manager, Ali Abdelaziz, has expressed doubts about Nunes' commitment, noting her behavior at UFC 316. She wanted Kayla to lose, I'm just being real. But Nunes seems more determined than ever to prove she's not done dominating.
The shape, that's not fair. Now we're gonna see each other when I'm full-time in camp, 100% strong in a lioness, and she's gonna know exactly who I am inside the cage, though.
UFC legend Daniel Cormier believes this could be the biggest women's fight in UFC history, even bigger than Nunes versus Ronda Rousey at UFC 207. The last time Amanda Nunes was put in this position, she beat Cris Cyborg, Cormier noted, and then Ronda Rousey came and tried to fight Amanda Nunes. But this one? Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes, it feels truly like it is the biggest fight that we can make in women's MMA history.
On her game, because the last time Amanda Nunes was put in this position, she had what was one of the biggest fights and wins in UFC women's history. She beat Cris Cyborg. At the time, we thought there could never be a bigger fight made in mixed martial arts. And then Ronda Rousey came and tried to fight Amanda Nunes, and we thought this may be the biggest fight in women's mixed martial arts history. But this one, Kayla Harrison, Amanda Nunes, it feels truly like it is the biggest fight that...
The numbers support this hype. Despite being retired for nearly 2 years, Nunes is surprisingly the betting underdog at plus 145, while Harrison sits at 170. This reflects both Harrison's current form and questions about Nunes' ring rust. But Nunes isn't just coming back for one fight. I'm going to get the belt, defend as long as possible, she declared. I'm ready to do it all over again. You guys never see that before. I'm going to be the first one.
Brain is amazing, so my soul is like ready for everything. So I'm gonna get the belt, defend as long as possible. Honestly, I'm ready to do all over again. You guys never see that before. I'm gonna be the first one. Gonna do all over again. I'm gonna become a new champion and defend the belt, and we're gonna keep it going, guys. Honestly, I'm pumped for this.
Before this super fight can happen, there are hurdles to clear. Nunes must re-enter the UFC's anti-doping program, which requires 6 months of drug testing for retired fighters. But she's targeting November or December 2025 for her return. Honestly, I'm gonna really get in camp full-time, Nunes said. My body's good, I don't have any injuries, my brain is amazing, my soul is ready for everything. Meanwhile, Harrison must navigate her first title defense, knowing that the greatest women's fighter of all time is sharpening her claws in preparation for war. Amanda Nunes has drawn her line in the sand. Her warning to Kayla Harrison isn't just trash talk. It's a promise that the woman who steps into the octagon for their inevitable showdown will be unlike anything Harrison has ever faced. The question isn't whether this fight will happen. It's whether Harrison truly understands what she's asked for. As Nunes put it, she is going to know exactly who I am inside the cage. When the lioness roars again, the entire MMA world will be watching. This is Your Name reporting. We'll continue following this story as it develops. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.